Imagine a home with no walls, no privacy, just you, nature, and a thin sheet of glass keeping you together. A house so transparent it seems to disappear into its surroundings. This is Philip Johnson's glass house, a masterstroke of 20th century modernist architecture that has captivated architects, artists, and dreamers alike since its completion in 1949. But what was it like to live in such a house? Why did Johnson, a man who could design anything, create a space that feels both liberating and vulnerable? Today we'll step inside the glass house to uncover its design and the powerful emotions it draws from its dwellers. The glass house is simplicity at its finest. A perfect rectangle measuring 55 feet by 33 feet, wrapped entirely in glass, with a flat black steel frame. It sits on a slight hill in New Canaan, Connecticut, like a pavilion in a painting. Inside, there are no interior walls, just a brick cylinder at the center, housing the bathroom and fireplace. Furniture is sparse, carefully chosen, and almost floats in the openness. Johnson used furniture and subtle changes in material to define typical spaces in a traditional house. For example, a rug defines the living room area, while a series of storage cabinets allows the bedroom to be formed. But Philip Johnson's design wasn't just about minimalism. It was a study of transparency, a dialogue between human-made form and nature. Johnson himself described the house as an exercise in seeing, saying, "I have very expensive wallpaper." The house forces its occupants to confront the world around them, the changing seasons, the rolling landscape, and even their own reflections. It challenges the traditional notion of shelter as a place of retreat. Here, you are part of the environment. Imagine waking up in the glass house. The sunlight streams in with no curtains to soften it. You see trees sway, clouds shift, rain tap against the glass. There's a sense of oneness with nature. But there's also something unsettling. At night, the glass reflects the interior. You can see yourself, but not the darkness outside. It's a space that's simultaneously freeing and exposed. It makes you feel small, contemplative, almost fragile. Johnson didn't live in the glass house alone. Johnson's partner, David Whitney, helped maintain and enhance the property for decades, curating the art and landscaping that surround the house. The glass house became their shared masterpiece, a place of inspiration and collaboration. It was a stage for Johnson's intellectual pursuits and social gatherings, hosting everyone from Andy Warhol to Frank Stella. Perhaps he needed others to share in the vulnerability, to make the house feel less isolating. In many ways, the glass house is a mirror, not just physically, but psychologically. It reflects you, your thoughts, your insecurities, your relationship with the outside world. This is what makes the design so powerful. Johnson's strategy was deliberate. By stripping away walls and ornamentation, he created an architecture of experience. Every detail, its proportion, its materials, its lack of privacy, was designed to evoke emotion. The house is calm, yet it demands attention. It's peaceful, yet it unsettles. It invites you in, yet holds you at a distance. Of course, the glass house wasn't born in isolation, and it was heavily influenced by Mies van der Rohe's Farnsworth House, another icon of modernism completed a few years later. But Johnson's version feels warmer, less rigid, a reflection of his belief that architecture should be a blend of art and life. For Philip Johnson, the glass house wasn't just a home, it was an experiment, a place to push boundaries, test ideas and provoke emotion. Its impact on architecture is undeniable, but its impact on those who've stepped inside is harder to define. Today, the glass house stands as both a monument and a question. It asks us to reconsider what it means to dwell, to think about our connection to nature, to confront the beauty and vulnerability of living in a space where nothing can be hidden. Some call it a masterpiece, others say it's unlivable, but maybe that's the point. After all, great design doesn't just make us comfortable, it makes us feel. So, would you live in a glass house? If you enjoyed a quiet side of architecture, where I want to explore the emotional impact of the design in the real and fictional worlds, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about the spaces that shape us. I would love to hear your personal encounter with the space. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.